The representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs, Honorary President of the Bahrain Royal Equestrian and Endurance Federation and Commander of the Royal Endurance Team Zana Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, received in the presence of the First Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, President of the General Sport Authority, President of Bahrain Olympic Committee, Zana Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the President of the International Federation for Equestrian Sports, FEI, Ingmar de Vos. His Highness received the Gold Badge of Honor from the FEI in recognition of His Highness's achievements during his participation in World Championships since his first participation in the World Endurance Games in Germany 2006, and in appreciation of His Highness's outstanding efforts in supporting and developing equestrian sports at the regional and international levels. The FEI awarded His Highness the Gold Badge of Honor in accordance with Article 132.2 of the FEI General Regulations, which is based on monitoring international participation and cumulative achievements of riders and equestrian leaders around the world. His Highness expressed appreciation to the FEI, affirming that awarding the Gold Badge showcases the distinguished position that Bahraini equestrian sports have reached thanks to the support of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa. The FEI's decision to award the Gold Badge was based on the impressive record of His Highness since his first participation in 2006, which marked the start of His Highness's distinguished career in international equestrianism and his many achievements that have raised the name of Bahrain on international podiums. De Vos expressed appreciation to His Highness for his pioneering role in the prosperity of equestrian sports, especially endurance riding, which has become a model to be emulated in the Arab world. The First Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, Chairman of the General Sports Authority, President of Bahrain Olympic Committee, Zana Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, attended the Mixed Martial Arts MMA competition held at Exhibition World Bahrain as part of the 3rd Asian Youth Games hosted by the Kingdom under the patronage of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. His Highness witnessed the victory of the MMA team, who won 3 gold medals. Dar Darov won gold in the 60 kilograms category, Abdul Hakim Babayev won gold in the 63 kilograms category, and Ibrahim Khalidov won gold in the 70 kilograms category. His Highness encouraged and supported the champions, expressing his delight at their strong performance and high level of skill. His Highness expressed pride in the honorable achievements of the MMA champions in the Asian competition. His Highness added that the winning of 3 gold medals affirms that Bahrain is steadily moving towards producing world champions and climbing the podium in various competitions. His Highness affirmed continued support for them to continue achieving more positive results for the Kingdom. The Shura held its weekly session presided over by its chairman Ali Al-Saleh. The chairman welcomed the presidents and members of the Bahraini Journalists Association, editors-in-chief and media professionals attending the session that discussed the draft law regulating journalism, printing and publishing. The draft law, the first to be reviewed in the Council's 4th session, follows the directives of His Majesty the King in his royal address at the opening of the 4th session of the 6th legislative term. The chairman expressed hope that once approved and ratified by His Majesty the King, the law will mark a new milestone strengthening the press's national role and safeguarding freedom of opinion and expression with integrity and objectivity. He reaffirmed the Council's commitment to updating media legislation in line with rapid technological changes, promoting responsible freedom and supporting Bahrain's sustainable development efforts through cooperation with the government led by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. Following in-depth discussions, members supported the draft law as a key step to enhancing media freedom and professionalism. The Council approved and referred the amendments to draft law to the Council of Representatives Speaker for referral to His Royal Highness ahead of submission to His Majesty the King. The Deputy Prime Minister Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa visited the Electricity and Water Authority's AWA's Control Centre in Hid to review the authority's performance results for the summer of 2025, covering the period from May to September. Upon arrival, the Deputy Prime Minister was received by the President of AWA, Kamal bin Ahmed Mohammed, the Minister of Electricity and Water Affairs, Yasser bin Ibrahim Hmeidan, and a number of senior officials. Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah was briefed on the positive performance results achieved by AWA. The Deputy Prime Minister affirmed that Bahrain's continuous progress in modernizing and developing its infrastructure reflects the visions of His Majesty the King and the directives of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister to enhance the quality and efficiency of government services in support of the Kingdom's comprehensive development and in line with the aspirations of its citizens. He noted that the progress achieved across key sectors, particularly in electricity and water, is the result of national efforts and a government approach focused on investing in modern technologies. For his part, Kamal bin Ahmed Mohammed expressed gratitude and appreciation to His Royal Highness for the government's continuous support to the authority. He also thanked the Deputy Prime Minister for his visit, noting that it reflects the support of the Ministerial Committee for Development Projects and Infrastructure to the authority's performance and strategic projects.
The electricity and water sectors are the lifeline of the Kingdom of Bahrain and play a key role in its cultural, urban and industrial development. This was confirmed by the performance results of the Electricity and Water Authority during the summer of 2025 between May and September. The figures show a reduction in power outages with a 45% decrease in faults compared to last summer. The authority also succeeded in restoring power in 90% of outages in less than an hour, reflecting the readiness of the work teams and their ability to respond quickly. On a related note, the authority recorded a decrease in the number of reports of weak or interrupted water supply compared to the summer seasons in previous years, in addition to its success in handling reports and completing repairs within just 6 hours of being notified. Regarding the experience of subscribers during the summer, the re-engineering of more than 27 services led to a 7% increase in reliance on the authority's digital channels and a 12% decrease in the number of calls received by the call center. These results reflect the ability of the electricity and water operating system to meet the needs of rapid population and urban growth, supporting sustainable development and laying a solid foundation for a more prosperous future.
The Minister of Municipalities Affairs and Agriculture, Engineer Wael Mbarak, opened 2 parks in Sitra Housing City in the presence of the Minister of Housing and Urban Planning, Amna bint Ahmed al-Rumehi, and senior officials. On the occasion, Mbarak affirmed continuing to launch service projects that meet the aspirations of citizens and developing the level of services to enhance the comprehensive development witnessed by the country. He pointed out the Ministry's keenness to continue developing parks and public facilities, along with expanding projects that increase green spaces and improve and develop infrastructure. He noted the keenness to coordinate with the Ministry of Housing to provide integrated services in housing projects by taking advantage of the available spaces to provide municipal services close to citizens. For her part, the Minister of Housing and Urban Planning explained that the Ministry is working within a strategy that ensures providing the essentials for quality of life in its current and future housing projects, which include the allocation of green spaces to achieve urban sustainability. She noted that the opening of the 2 parks in its qualitative addition to the services and facilities in the Sitra Housing City. The Minister of Housing and Urban Planning, Amna al-Rumehi, affirmed that a total of 2,322 new applications were approved to benefit from the various options under the Housing Finance Programme by the 3rd quarter of 2025, with a total financing value of 149.679 million Bahraini dinars. Al-Rumehi noted that since the programme's launch in 2022, more than 18,000 applications have been received, of which 10,504 have been approved. She highlighted that 81% of financing applications were transferred from traditional housing services to the programme's instant financing options. Al-Rumehi said that the Tasheel Aqari financing option remains the most popular among beneficiaries, with over 10,000 applications received under this category. She further explained that the Tasheel Plus option, launched in April 2025, has also seen strong demand, with more than 600 applications submitted so far. Al-Rumehi also highlighted the role of government land development rights projects and increasing interest in housing finance programs. She emphasized that the number of applicants and beneficiaries of the financing services is expected to increase further during the 4th quarter of 2025. The Minister of Tourism, Fatma Sayrafi, met with representatives of the hotel sector, during which the statistics and achievements related to the performance of the tourism sector during the current year were reviewed. They also discussed ways of cooperation and partnership during the Bahrain Holidays 2025 season, and discussing developments, plans and integration efforts between the Ministry and hotel establishments. The Minister explained that the hotel sector is a key component of the national tourism system, stressing that the close partnership between the Ministry and hotel establishments contributes directly to raising the quality of services and enhancing the overall tourism experience. She affirmed that hotel establishments in Bahrain are strategic and key partners in the success of the tourism sector. Al-Sayrafi added that the success achieved by Bahrain's holiday season in previous years reflects the cooperation and integration between the public and private sectors. For her part, the CEO of the Bahrain Tourism and Exhibitions Authority, Sara Bahiji, noted that hotels and tourism facilities are a fundamental pillar of the sector's infrastructure, and stressed that ongoing cooperation with these establishments has contributed to the launch of innovative tourism packages that combine accommodation, events, entertainment and shopping during the Bahrain holiday season.
It's a great initiative to have all the hotels come together and to speak about the issues and the problems that we face in Bahrain, but also how we can grow and make use of growing the country and growing tourism in Bahrain and growing the hotel sectors in Bahrain.
First of all, I think it's great that this initiative happens for us as the, I would say, industry specialists meet all together from 4 or 5-star hotels, as much as the the hotel stakeholders. And it is great to see what are all the initiatives that are actually done by the Bahrain Tourism Authority. Without them, we cannot function. So very much looking forward to the future. So the benefit from today, I think, is for us to see and understand how hard they actually work, and for the country as much as for the hospitality sector.
The Director General of the Bahrain Institute of Public Administration, Dr. Sheikh Rana bint Isa bint Aija Al Khalifa, participated in the 13th Annual Government HR and Youth Summit with the participation of a number of leaders and decision makers in the field of public administration and human capital development. Dr. Sheikh Rana bint Isa affirmed that empowering individuals is the cornerstone of achieving sustainable development and institutional advancement, stressing that investing in human capital is the most valuable investment for building a future. She noted that genuine leadership begins with the individual, adding that fostering a culture of empowerment within institutions helps create an environment that encourages innovation and creativity. She said that this enhances institutional capacity to launch impactful initiatives and developmental projects that respond to change and meet future aspirations. Bahraini athletes made a positive impact at the 3rd Asian Youth Games hosted by Bahrain until October 31st. This was a highly competitive atmosphere and strong technical level with a wide participation from teams from across the Asian continent. In the boxing competition, Abdurrahman Rashid began his journey with a strong victory in the 60-kilogram weight class, securing a spot in the round of 16. He was in high spirits and high ambitious to continue his journey towards medals. In the esports competition, Yusuf Ghalib continued his outstanding performance, achieving 2 consecutive victories over the Indonesian and Singaporean teams following a strong competitive performance that reflected the development of this type of sports in Bahrain. Bahrain's team at the 3rd Asian Youth yesterday won 6 medals, including 3 gold medals in mixed martial arts, where Ibrahim Khalidov excelled in the 70-kilogram weight class after achieving a series of consecutive victories. In the 65-kilogram weight class, Abdul Hakim Babayev defeated his opponents one after the other, adding a 2nd gold medal for Bahrain. Eldarov completed Bahrain's gold medal hat-trick in the 60-kilogram weight class after delivering an outstanding performance since the start of the competition, winning the 3rd gold medal for the national team. The kingdom won a silver medal, which was won by Bahrain's Sultan Ahmed in the traditional mixed martial arts competition, while the bronze medal was won by Tanishi Bomik for Bahrain in the 54-kilogram Muay Thai competition. Participants and Bahraini fans are experiencing an exceptional experience at the fan zone located at Exhibition World Bahrain, one of the most prominent public engagement events at the 2025 Asian Youth Games. More in this report.
Amidst an atmosphere of excitement and interaction, Bahrain is hosting one of the most prominent public destinations at the 3rd Asian Youth Games, the Fan Zone at Exhibition World Bahrain. A vibrant area designed to combine sports, entertainment, and culture, visitors will enjoy a comprehensive interactive experience through events, live performances, and electronic games, in addition to giant screens broadcasting the tournament's competitions live. The fan zone is not devoid of an authentic Bahraini touch, as heritage and folk arts corners embody the national identity and provide visitors with an experience that reflects a blend of authenticity and modernity. Here in the heart of the sporting and popular momentum, the fan zone transforms into a vibrant canvas, bringing together families and youth from various countries in an atmosphere that showcases the unity of the Asian continent and Bahrain's joy at hosting this major sporting event.